if you're seriously into all this stuff and you hear a spiritual teacher or somebody say desire is the root of all evil, and you take that seriously and that hits home with you, what happens? What happens then? You then desire to not have any more desires. Do you see that? I'll say that again. You hear somebody say, desire is the root of all evil. You take that seriously. You then desire to never have any more desires, which is still a desire. You understand? And non-attachment. What on earth is that? Well, I'll be honest, I don't really know what is implied by non-attachment. I've just, over the past couple of years, in reading a couple of books that I've read and listening to some stuff on YouTube in the field of this topic, I've seen non-attachment come up, and I'm not quite sure what is implied when spiritual teachers or this kind of thing talk about non-attachment. But to me, straight away, it's like, well, if we're talking about non-attachment, being non-attached, or I've heard practice non-attachment. I've seen that come up. You must practice non-attachment. Well, now, if you take that seriously, practice non-attachment, whatever that means, you're now going about your daily life attached to the idea of being non-attached. you know? Do you see that? If you take non-attachment seriously, that means you're going about your daily life attached to the idea of being non-attached, which is still attachment. So, I don't know if you see that. But anyway, look, this is the end. This is the last video in my little series of questioning what the spiritual teacher has said. I'm not going to make any more now. And look, I just want to make it clear one more time. Sorry if I spat on the camera there. I'm not trying to shut down or shit on any of these spiritual teachers or religions or whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. I'm not, that's not my aim here. I'm just, again, who am I? I'm just another human being on this earth. And I'm just saying, something happened to me a couple of years ago where I just woke up one morning, and I'll talk about that in a separate video. I woke up one morning and it was weird. I was just completely silent. There was no thoughts, and then I became aware of every thought that came in, and it was really strange. And the worst thing I could do was look into what had happened to me. Anyway, I'll go into that in another video. But so I've looked into all this stuff myself, but the best thing you can do is just, if you want to read a spiritual teacher's book, read it. I'm not saying don't read. I'm not telling you anything. Again, who am I? I'm nobody to tell you anything. But surely any teaching, if there is something to be taught, is see for yourself. Surely that's the only teaching you can have. Someone can tell you, if you want to learn how to dance. I can't dance to save my life, by the way. But if you want to learn how to dance, someone can tell you all about it, and you can understand it intellectually. Yeah, I really get the idea of this. But until you physically do the dance, that's when you really learn, And again, someone can teach you how to operate under the bonnet of a car. But unless you actually see for yourself how it works, it's all just intellectual knowledge until you physically see. So that's why I keep saying in these videos, whatever I tell you, don't just take it. Just see for yourself. Is it Is it possible to be totally aware as you go about your daily life, you know? Is it possible? And if you see all of this, something happens. Something just happens. So see for yourself what that might be. So again, I'm not trying to, these little series of videos, I'm not trying to shut down any spiritual teachers, whatever. If that's what you're into, that's what you're into. But yeah, I hope this makes some sense. Whoever's watching this, thank you. If anyone's watching this, I know a few people that do, which I'm very grateful for. You know you are. All the best. Take care. Keep shaving your head. Shiny. All the best. Take care.